Hey, what's up, guys? This is James. Welcome to another edition of StaredownMMA TV. And in this edition, we're going to focus on a couple of subjects that might not look like they go together on the surface, but if you dive a little bit deeper into it, you'll realize that it's a potential match made in heaven. The other night, my business partner and I were having this wonderful discussion about how awesome the online streaming service is for Netflix. I'm sure everybody's familiar with Netflix by now, whether or not you subscribe to their DVD delivery service or their online streaming service, which gives you access to just about everything that's ever been made available on DVD or otherwise. We were starting to talk a little bit about, how 25% of almost all the aggregated web traffic in North America is actually due to Netflix subscribers, which is a staggering statistic in itself. And I think there are a little bit over 23 million users now, a little bit closer to 24 million than 23 at this time, which is an incredible base, subscriber base. I mean, you can obviously tell that they've done very well since they've implemented, some of the changes in their service plan. We were started. Eventually, we can't have any discussion and MMA not make its way into the conversation. It's inevitable. If you're going to have a conversation with me, eventually it probably will end up around the subject of MMA. But I had to ask right off the bat because I wasn't a regular, or I guess you would say a frequent Netflix user. So I wasn't really familiar with what was available as far as MMA titles were concerned on there. I figured that essentially every DVD release that the UFC had produced was more than likely available on Netflix, but come to find out, surprisingly, they weren't. There is a smattering, there's a few here and there, but, and I'm sure somebody's already thought of this, or at least, toyed around with the notion of the idea that, how awesome would it be if the Ultimate Fighting Championship licensed every single one of their fights for Netflix online streaming service, and you could pretty much pick any fight from any event, select it, and watch it with a mouse click. I mean, personally, I think that would probably be about the most awesome thing ever. It would be great for new fans, people that didn't have the luxury of being able to follow the sport from 1993 to present day, to go back and look at how the sport has evolved, especially within the confines of the Ultimate Fighting Championship. It'd be great, for being able to retrace the steps of the sport's beginnings, to present day. I mean, marvelous. So it's I'm wondering just about how long it'll take before someone snatches onto that idea and makes that a reality, because I think that would just be a wonderful gift to all mixed martial arts fans. And talk about convenience too. It would just, there it is. You think of it, oh, remember when this guy fought that guy? Oh yeah, well, I haven't seen that. Well, there it is. Click, everybody's happy. MMA fans worldwide rejoice. So, I guess it's something to toy around with. I think that it's a wonderful concept, and that if Netflix and the UFC actually do eventually join forces, that it's win-win. So, that was the subject for this episode. I hope to see you guys here soon. Take it easy, and later on.